The news day continues here in One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Farmers and businessmen in Casiguran, Aurora lament the effects of extreme heat in their area. This comes as the heat index in the municipality hit 60 degrees Celsius on Monday, entering the extreme danger category. The municipal agriculturist says farms across the area have begun to experience drought. The LGU is now assessing the amount of damage to their crops. Local businessmen also report that businesses have been slow in the past few days, with most residents preferring to stay home due to the extreme heat. Aurora's heat index dropped to the danger category yesterday. However, Casiguran was still among the areas with the highest temperatures, along with Abucay, Bataan. Former Senator Sonny Trillanes reiterates the need to reinforce or repair the BRP Sierra Madre. Trillanes tells the big story that Navy personnel should be assigned to the vessel, which is now run by Marines. The former senator says Marines and Navy personnel have different skill sets and that the latter is more equipped to maintain old ships.
The Marines are focused on the security aspect, but for Navy personnel, it's inherent for them to maintain the vessel. So I think the first step is to assign, in addition to the Marines, some Navy personnel who will maintain the BRP Chara Madre. They can bring this back to at least 90% of its original state.
Trillanes noted, though, that China's recent use of water cannons against Philippine vessels is technically not an armed attack. Still, Trillanes says China's recent aggression has brought much-needed attention to the situation in the disputed waters.
Sadly, it's not part of the definition of an armed attack. They have approximated already that the Philippines would have a benign response. But the thing is, it's unifying the whole country because people are getting aware and agitated and alarmed by the situation. So there is this patriotic fervor that's happening. And here's the thing, pag tumatapang ang taong bayan, tumatapang ang policymakers.
President Bombo Marcos is closely monitoring the situation in Hawaii following the wildfire that destroyed Maui. In a post on social media site X, Marcos said he is working with the Foreign Affairs and Migrant Workers departments to determine the number of affected Filipinos. He added that the Philippine Consul General in Hawaii is also working with local authorities and the Filipino community to get the latest updates on the tragedy. The death toll from the wildfires has jumped to at least 99. Authorities say some 25% of the affected area has been searched. More than 2,200 structures have been destroyed by the blaze, with roughly 86% of them being residential buildings. The wildfire is now the deadliest in more than a century in modern U.S. history. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. A House committee approves a revised bill seeking to reform the military and uniformed personnel pension system. The country's economic managers presented a proposal to the House Ad Hoc Committee on Tuesday. This includes the creation of distinct pension funds, one for the armed forces and another for other civilian uniformed personnel. The funds will be supported by MUP contributions, augmented by the proceeds from asset sales or leases. This includes a standardized retirement age of 57 or upon completion of 30 years of service. It provides for periodic pension benefit reviews, as well as an up to 1.5% potential annual increases. It also includes a window in the pension fund for indigent pensioners, as well as 90% longevity pay for those who served for less than 20 years. Controversial TV host Jayson Sonza has been under police custody for around a month now for alleged estafa and large-scale illegal recruitment. We have no details yet on these charges against the former broadcaster, but according to the NBI, Sonza attempted to leave the country for Hong Kong on July 18, but was stopped by immigration after finding out that there's a warrant of arrest against him. Sonza was then turned over by the immigration to the NBI. Sonza was under NBI custody for over 2 weeks until August 3 when he was transferred to a BJMP quarantine facility in Payatas. He will be transferred to a Quezon City jail after quarantine pursuant to the order of Quezon City Regional Trial Court, Branch 100. Though Sonza can apply for bail for his estafa charge, large-scale illegal recruitment is a non-bailable offense. With this, his camp decided not to apply for bail. Sonza's camp has yet to release a statement on the matter.
Supposed to be papunta siya ng Hong Kong dahil attend siya ng isang meeting ng organization. Tinanong kung alam niya itong kaso na to. So hindi naman niya dininay. So nakipag-cooperate siya sa mga authorities.
All is set for the upcoming FIBA World Cup here in the Philippines. The Mall of Asia Arena is ready to host the games. In fact, the MOA Globe has transformed into a basketball just for FIBA. The Mall of Asia Arena is one of the 3 venues to host the tournament's games. The venue will host Group C and D games. MOA Arena will also host the quarterfinals, semifinals, finals, and classification games. Gilas will be forming its 12-man lineup after the 3 tune-up games before the FIBA World Cup. Gilas coach Chot Reyes previously said that the coaching staff will discuss the final 12 next week. The national team will face Ivory Coast, Montenegro, and Mexico starting on August 18. They have until August 23 to submit their final lineup. And the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas has confirmed Kai Soto has been cleared to participate in full contact practices with Gilas. The 7'3" big man's participation in the recent sessions was limited due to a back injury during his NBA Summer League stint last month. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us again at 11:15 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News. The FIBA World Cup starts on August 24. Support Gilas. Support Team Pilipinas. Watch, buy tickets to the biggest sports event of the year.